here we are now. The pre-season's all done.
Yeah.
I suppose the first game eve. Do you feel ready?
Yeah, we're ready to go. It's been a long pre-season. As you know, the A-League season is pre-season actually quite long, 3 months of working with the boys, and I think we're in a good space, and the boys, I think they're excited and buzzing and ready to go for tomorrow's game.
Is there anything that you would have liked more time to work on?
Oh yeah, you always want more time as a coach to work on things, but I think we're in a good space. The players understand and how we want to do things, so we're ready to go.
We saw you'd run out a team against Team Wellington last week that looked, I guess, like a bit of a shadow first 11. Is that the sort of team we're going to see tomorrow?
Look, the game for us last week is important to get minutes in the legs. As you know, the pre-season is very long and games are important, and that's where you get your match fitness. So, look, we'll be prepared and ready to go for tomorrow's game. It's going to be, I think, a great game, a good rivalry between us and Western United at this stage, so we're looking forward to it.
I know you'll be keen to watch the performance, but is tomorrow in the first game, I mean, Stevie Taylor just said sometimes it's just about getting a result on the opening day. Is that kind of will you take a scrappy 1-0?
I will always take a win. You know, you go out there and you work all week to get 3 points. And look, we all want to play good football, but the focus is on getting a result.
Have you done much analysis on Western United?
Yes, we've done our homework on Western United, and look, they've had a bit of up and down pre-season as well. But look, again, the focus is on us. If we perform well, we have every chance of getting 3 points.
And you're obviously good mates with Mark. Do you plan on speaking to him or catching up with him before the game?
We'll probably catch up at the game, I think, because he'll be preparing himself and preparing his team for the game as well. So we'll catch up during the game or before the game, and even after the game we'll have a chat. But like I said, we're good mates off the field, and once the whistle blows, the rivalry is there, and we'll both be challenging to get the 3 points.
Is it quite a strange feeling when you are good mates and you're both probably just watching this rivalry unfold of what the fans are talking about?
I think it's good for the competition. I think it's good for the A-League, you know, to have these rivalries and to have these big games. So look, it's normal. It's the way football pans out. We all end up either staying in the game, becoming coaches, and either working together or working against each other at some stage. So it's just the way it is.
And is everyone fit and available for selection?
Yeah, that's the great thing is everyone's fit and available, and it's given me a couple of headaches to make good decisions on who we're going to start with.
And you say we saw Ben Wayne bumped up to meet the minimum squad number. I guess that's just an indication of not getting the striker across the line. Is that something you still hope to have before the transfer window closes? Yeah, we're still in discussions at the moment, and hopefully we can get that sorted in the next couple of days before the window actually closes. Are you sure you will have a player?
Yeah, we will have someone. We'll have someone come in because I think we still need depth in that position up front, so we'll have someone coming for sure.
Sorry, Phil.
I was just going to, because what has been like the hold up? I mean, there have been like players that you have looked at. I mean, is it deals have fallen through, players aren't wanting to come here, or what is it?
It's a mixture of things. I think. Look, like I said, we've been through so many players, and we're trying to make sure that we get the right player in that fits into the mould of what we have. And football, for us, the players, the way that we play, we need a balance. We can't have 10 of the same players on the field. You know, you need a balance and different attributes that complement each other. So that's been what we've been looking at, and obviously it comes down to you know, players wanting to come here, and also what we can afford as well.
Yeah, with the attacking players that you've got, are you still confident that there's enough goals in that group without another import striker?
I think the way the pre-season has gone, we've created a lot of opportunities. I think we'll get goals there. We've got a mixture of players that can play in both positions, which will help us as well. We've got a few players that actually can play as a 10 and as a 9 as well. And like we set up a little bit differently against Victory, which complemented the players that we had available for that game.
Yesterday the A-League announced that you can have a 7-man bench provided that 3 of your matchday squad are 23 or under, which won't be a problem for you guys. You're going to utilise that
yeah, of course, every week? Of course. I think it's a good thing. I think it's good for the matchday experience for especially the younger players to be on the bench. It also gives coaches a chance to, you know, sometimes you want to make a change in the A-League. You want a player that's versatile that can play in 2-3 positions. So this gives you a chance to make straight swaps within the game as well.
Just quickly, just for clarification, what's plan B if you don't make the window next week in terms of signing a striker?
Well, the plan B is if we don't make the window, then we look in January for that position.
Can you afford to wait that long?
I think with the squad we've got, I'm very happy with the depth we have at the moment, but obviously I'd like to bring in another striker to give that extra player that we have, and just in case, you know, we have an injury or there's going to be suspensions and yellow cards this season. So, you know, for me it's important to bring that player in so we do have depth.
Just quickly back on Mark, what sort of reception do you expect him to get tomorrow from the fans?
Oh, look, that's up to the fans and what they want to bring to him and give to him. For me, I think he did a great job here last season, and I think they will show him a lot of respect, and that's what I expect.
How much of the players sort of talked about the guys who used to be training in Martin Lucky this time last year and coming up against him tomorrow?
Not at all, mate. Not at all. The focus is on what we're doing this season, what we've done pre-season. Last year was last year, and we look forward to what we're going to do this season.
Do you get a sense there's a point to prove for some or the team, or Phoenix as a whole?
There's always a point to prove. You know, I brought in players with those ambition that have a point to prove, and that's the way I believe you can have success with players that want to prove a point. So I think they have to prove a point to themselves, but nobody else.